I have this patent, these patents on a thing called gravitomagnetism. Had this job in the 98, 99, where I was working at a company that made disk drive test equipment. What I did is they were making these discs out of glass, and they hadn't put any of the special metal they used for the magnetic media part. It's just a hunk of glass, a disc of glass, perfectly flat, like flat to 1 angstrom flatness. It's like 1 times 10 to the minus 10 meters. Yeah. That's pretty flat.
Very flat. Yes.
And so in the center, there's this ring of these little nanobumps they make with a laser. And that's where there's the sensor that reads back the data sits.
Right.
It's called the landing zone. It's sensitive to changing magnetic field. It's very sensitive to the north-south switch.
I see.
Okay, that's what creates the data. And so what I did is, just for the heck of it, I took one of these glass discs that didn't have any magnetic media on it, and I put it on my magnetic certifier device, and I put the heads over these little nanobumps, and there were all these signals coming back. And so I went to all the real doctors, the PhDs, right, at the company, and I asked them, well, what the hell is this? This is a piece of glass. And they all kind of scratched their head and said they didn't know. My first patent is called a method and device to produce gravitomagnetic induction.
Oh, wow.
Mass spin valve or gravitational rectifier.
Do you feel like this all ties in with the UFO phenomenon, your experience and everything?
Definitely. Yeah, that's what has to do with space-time metrics engineering. That's my specialty.
Because space-time is one thing, really. It's not space and time. Space.
Yeah, it is. It is. Space-time is a substance. Space-time flows.
Correct.
It's like a superfluid. It flows from the past into the future and back again.
This convention, we had the Tic Tac footage, but now at the UFO Disclosure Symposium that you're going to be presenting at, we have 4 new pieces of footage that are going to be disclosed at this event, and your expertise is going to be able to be there and see it. We're going to live stream it. You'll be able to give your professional opinion, just like you did in your analysis on all of those bits of data. And I can't wait. I'm really excited to see you go over all of that, dig into it, and bring it out to the world, because I think you're right. It needs to be disclosed if it's something that the government is hiding as far as technology, or if it is something off-world or off-planet or someone else has, we should know, because it's definitely
so now I looked at what is it, Gimbal and Go Fast.
Yeah,
those two.
Yes.
I have some concerns about both of those. They're not. I'm not seeing those same effects like I'm seeing with Tic Tac.
Different.
And the other 4, basically I'm going to be looking with the same bias, let us call it, for what it is, for certain characteristic features in the far field view, not the near field, but the far field.
Okay.
That's my. But I think it's cool. I'm interested in this stuff because I think it's fun. I wish there were aliens. I really do. But it takes a lot of work, a lot of energy to do that. I think it's either ours or it's maybe there's other people. I mean, most of the Earth is covered with water, and we don't know what the hell's down there.
Michael, what do you think when this when the UFO Disclosure Symposium kicks off on May 27th, and you show up? What are you most excited to bring to the convention? Are you bringing this message about the technology of the UFOs, or are you most excited to dig in and analyze the 4 new pieces of footage you're going to get to see?
I'm interested to present my own analysis and conclusions, and B, have a open dialogue with all the other investigators in a forum where we're free to explore the truth together, you know?
Yeah.
To find, you know, it's not about being correct.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. So the like minds meeting together. This is going to be a tremendous event. We've got Jim Segala, Jaime Musan, James Keenan, Avi Loeb, a whole stellar lineup of people. I'm excited for you to get to meet them. I'm excited for you to present your material and give your opinions on everything, especially so that we can all see this new footage get released and get everyone's opinions. I'm really keen on seeing what your opinion is after you get to watch all of the footage and where you see it fits in the whole story with everything else that you've worked on and seen up to now. So
I'm interested to see what it does. I'm you know, I have an open mind. I hope it's something knocks our socks off. I don't know.
I think it will. It's only one way to find out, right? And that's to show up and witness it and go along for the ride. So I'm excited, man. I'm really excited.